2-0, the nerves are going to be too much for paiN.
All right, guys, great stuff. We're ready to get into the action. It's going to be MOUZ versus paiN, brought to you by Sponge and Machine.
Oh, Richard knows how to make us feel welcome, as does Cluj-Napoca, Chad. We are going straight into the action with Inferno as our first for this quarterfinal. And, I mean, the desk clearly favoring MOUZ after their discussions.
Yeah, experience is going to be a big talking point of this one, but let's get things underway. T-side start for MOUZ and their map choice, so paiN wanting to defend. Davideus, the new addition with biguzera, both poking their nose down banana, and a little bit of information taken. biguzera's seen enough to start talking an awful lot. Through the mid-lurk smoke, trying to play on the fade.
Yeah, a lot of responsibility falls to Kawes. Out long side. Snow with a flash to respond, swings through, and already slipping Arch. biguzera will combine with Snow to remove Brollan, but it's a wrap into B. Davideus has got so much work to do. Spinning around, bit of damage onto the flank. Another one from Davideus. Solid haul. He's made a round out of this after all. Bomb across, throws it, but costs him his life. Torji plucked from the sky. A lovely headshot. paiN bringing just that to the pistol.
And Rix, the coach, actually getting really animated off the back of that pistol win. We have a great view from the casting box to be able to take in all the action from the stage. And speaking of stage, well, it's been spoken about once, it's been spoken about twice, but it is going to be part of that experience conversation for paiN. biguzera, the franchise player, 6 years in this jersey. First time he's getting to play in an environment like this.
Oh yeah, it must mean everything to him.
But the thing that was there, the little bit of information that they took in Banana, he called that rotation immediately. So whether he thought it was going to be an A play or the mid to B, regardless, had the rotation in the right point. We'll see MOUZ go into an eco. So MOUZ on the other side, obviously, more experienced player for player. But it's the Brollan conversation, how he's going to be able to control the troops in this situation. And then exertion. In the big games, tends to go a little bit missing, whereas this man, Torji, does not.
I love that they're not really playing too scared in this anti-eco.
Yeah, look at how much space they've just taken off of MOUZ, and not allowing them just to whittle down the clock. Everyone loves these rounds, right?
Yeah, I think
everyone's favorite type of Counter-Strike rounds, the full ecos.
These are the rounds where the crowd goes absolutely mild.
There it is.
There they are.
But at home, when they're playing in their pugs, they're all just running and dying, or they're all force buying.
Yeah, but it's because humans are naturally quite impatient, you know? But these professionals, they're paid to be a bit more patient, and, well, you know, slowly but surely, it is coming to its logical conclusion. Even preserving some of their nades there. Like, respect to Kawes. It has a full belt of util.
Respect to paiN. They made that one quicker than I think MOUZ wanted it to be.
True.
So here we go. A classic on Inferno. Big conversation is going to be about this exchange in Banana. biguzera and Snow, two defending on that side of the map. They'll have the support of NQZ or Davideus. And then fighting for that control on the T side will be Exertion, Brollan, and then Torji to chip in, as the likes of Jimmy and Spinks will be taking that second mid control. But here we go. What type of tempo are MOUZ going to approach this with?
I mean, Xerxen does look like he's going to be setting his sights towards early control of Banana. Molotov throw now. Davideus flirting with aggression. Look at the deep nade. Swallowed by Torji. And Brollan as well, wobbly. 23 points of health, a strong connection from the HEs of the defenders, and a bit one back. Similar. Snow, he's not shy away, though. He will continue to spam away at the boards, fighting for this control with Xerxen towards that Logs position.
All right, well, they do get the control after all, MOUZ, but they took a lot of damage. Those 4 HEs, couple from mid, couple down Banana, flash at the ready for biguzera. Snow looking to set up his in-game leader.
Yeah, they are going to time it well. Xerxen was pushed up and eliminated comfortably. There's an opening kill. Now with the man advantage, everything indicates this should be paiN's round. The only exception to that being the 60 seconds MOUZ have to claw a way back in.
Well, first 3 rounds and first 3 opening kills going in favor of paiN.
They're staying active. You can see the comms. NQZ's been sent over to spawn with a flash cocked. I guess they're waiting for a sound cue.
And they have full mid control. Kawes could see nobody was home, so... Another, yeah, look at that. 20 seconds going to be left after this. They don't have a HE to be able to break on the T side. They might just have to go through it.
With no HE, an incendiary. Ooh, there's diligent util right now from paiN.
This one's looking done already.
It is, isn't it? There's no HE to break, so you're running through a smoke. Snow hidden out. Good flash. Oh, a second one catches him though. Brolan, low HP, still finds Snow, swinging out. biguzera not able to convert it. Awkward now, can't finish off Brolan, and the bomb will go down. And MongolZ not in a position to disrupt it. Spots that cross from Torji. Backs are turned on one, but covered by the other. Brolan's forward position. He's buying time, waiting before he commits. Two up from this banana side. A nice burst from Davideus. Brolan watching Torji, half health from that early HE, and it's a messy spray. Davideus brings him down, but it's Spinks. New addition in the jersey to close it out and secure it. MOUZ on the board, clutched up by Spinks. 3 in the round, and a lovely recovery. The smoked off, 20 seconds left in the round, and still they prevail.
Comes down to wobbly aim from that B defense. So Snow, look, biguzera gets the first where the flash comes in. Then when they're entering the site, biguzera gets a little bit wobbly. Sure, he's blind on that kill, but it feels like he should have been good for a third, or Snow to grab one. That B defense, they were able to go essentially 2 for 2. The rotation point far away, only the MP9's in hand, and that one was snatched away. So MOUZ, they still won. Money's still there for paiN. This one's not a bonus anymore. Up banana for the fight.
Quick fight this time in the sandbags. Overcommitted is Snow. Xerxon will bring him down with ease. biguzera alone and with a lot of responsibility. Do MOUZ try and punish this? Do they have the audacity to commit? Little to no, do they know that heavy lean towards the A side of the map for paiN.
At the moment, paiN might just have to gamble one of these sites, and definitely so now. biguzera gone. Exertion, fantastic work from him. Bomb to be picked up. The B finish most likely at this point, so it's going to be just about a minute worth of feeling out before we see too much more action.
I mean, they're not to know, right? Could be that gamble stack, new box boost. They just don't know exactly how paiN approached this round.
Both of those kills came relatively quickly within the round, so no spam through, no flashes, nothing you're now expecting to save, and you still have that safety net of Jimmy set up, so if you do want to try and hunt, take away these rifles early. Now that the bomb gets punched in, 40 seconds thrust onto the clock, you definitely can. You could send a body or two after this. But this looking like a bit of a punish pick from MOUZ into paiN. paiN have played this 7 times with Davideus, only won it twice. The most recent match was a win, but feels like they're looking to punish a weak Inferno. Looks like everyone's going to get to hold on to their goodies. 3 players from paiN staying alive. Loss bonus is not built to a point where there will be drops available, at least of the rifle variety, and the crowd happy with that one. Second round for MOUZ, tying things up 2-2. Could drop Famises, but you'd be lighter on U2. Could just take the save across the board, get a rifle round into the next, and allow these 3 rifles to play. A tactical timeout taken.
Going to be interesting to see who in these playoffs.
Oh, we got a case opening. Oh, we had a case opening. We might come back. We'll probably be too late by then, but we'll see.
This is a golden opportunity for everyone in attendance of these playoffs.
It's going to be up banana again.
Molly's to start. Brolan will potentially combine with a nade and Molotov towards that sandbag position, trapping anyone that was feeling the brunt of that HE damage.
They have so much banana controls so early.
It's a bit suspicious. It's suspiciously quiet. 2 saved rifles on this site. 1 to be boosted up. No, not anymore. They're actually completely... Ooh. Not ideal. biguzera, the bait. Goes down to Xerxon. Another opening from him. Early doors.
If you do a full execute, it's hard to see this one going wrong.
I don't really see a world. Then QZ and Kawaz both being here is something. Okay, he controls the spray and removes Brolan. Keeps us level. Nade hurts. But this crossfire and the unknown entity of NQZ, maybe there's more to be said about this. MOUZ still committing in, not overly cautious. 45 seconds, Spinks pokes in, removes NQZ, and as easy as that, they wipe the site clean.
On Davideus, you better back off, you better get out of dodge and try and hold on to this.
It's funny watching Jimmy on the minimap. You see that dot?
Yeah, just sitting second.
He's just like, yo, Abs is still clear.
No one's pushed, guys. I'm having a good time over here. He's just hanging around with his Galil.
Yeah, it's nice over here.
Trying to stay locked in case anybody does peek onto his screen. But a nice handful of rounds now for MOUZ. They get worrying there for a moment. He is being hunted. Pushed through CT spawn. Davideus in library position now given up. Noted. And Torji spins and takes him down. Everything removed. It's going to be a buy regardless. We'll see if some MP9s come out instead of the M4s to take this banana control. It's tough map tempo-wise as well for paiN. If you want to get in and be a bit brawly and take a few more risks, Inferno's not the place you want to find yourself.
Would you characterize them as brawly by their nature?
I think they're a team who likes to take a couple of risks, especially with Davideus and biguzera. But also, heads-up Counter-Strike is one way to get yourself warmed. Right? Having to actually play a gambly game or more of a patient game, the Inferno Enforcers can slow things down, especially on a stage debut.
Okay, we've got progression at Banana once more. Will paiN try and fight for this? Every time we've seen MOUZ get to this half wall, it's either resulted in an opening kill for MOUZ or free control. God, that was risky. biguzera spotted out, throws out a deeper smoke.
I'm sorry, this is so tough for the B defenders. They're under so much pressure 15 seconds into the round.
Oh.
Look, you're already going through all your util. You didn't force them back, you didn't do any util damage. They're already top banana pressuring you, they're fighting you. 15, 20 seconds into the round, and then your A defenders, they want to rotate because they're hearing the comms, they're hearing the pressure. You're going to have to do something about this paiN because you can't just sit on your haunches in the sights.
They are cycling through their utils so fast. They just threw a block smoke
Exactly.
back.
This just tells you how much pressure they feel they're under, which is fair enough.
Yeah. Well, there's certainly pressure from being in the top 8 of $1 million, $1.2 million tournament. And more smokes available for MOUZ. So we've got Torjis and Brolans for the finish. Lined up now for a long side take. Well, the body's in the right place this time, paiN. How do they handle this? Flash, Kawes has vision. Tucked into the site, concedes long responsibility now of the pit player. NQZ on Mini. Up and over on the barrel. Torji removes Davideus. QZ back turn, desertion just puts him down and just too comfortable to just waltz into the A site piece by piece. And the job's a good one.
Yeah, just that a pitter-patter, right? It's not coming at you as just a big surge. They're taking their time, they're managing the clock, and 4 on the trot. So Exertion and Torji playing well is something to be extremely scared of, and Spinks in the clutch. That feels like a recipe for success. Jimmy and Brolin haven't really been called upon just yet. That's all right, we can tell you what. Oh, we're back. Don't worry, guys. Snow, the last man standing. And he gets a nice little double up. So Snow, adding to his frag tally, that's all right.
He wants that AK so bad, it might cost him his life. Torji takes him away. Solid haul from MOUZ. Their T side is looking very scary from the paiN POV.
And the problem is, as just mentioned, going into that last round, they had to choose weapons or firepower, right? So, sorry, or utility. And they went for the weapons. The next gun rounds, which will be in a round's time, they'll have everything they want. They'll even have the NQZ AWP. So it's going to allow them to be a little bit more aggressive on the map. And they will take a tactical timeout to bring Coach Ricks into the conversation.
Well, I'd like to bring Coach Birchall into the conversation. This conceding banana this early and this convincingly and comfortably, perhaps a product of the absent util that you've already highlighted.
For 2 of those rounds, yes.
But there has to be a solution. We can't see that happen again, this pitter-patter finish of, oh, we got banana, we've got all of our nades.
The problem is the T's are going to be able to take it just because of the util advantage on a time delay anyway. So the question is, do you want to go all in and try and win or lose the round in the opening stages? You could set this man up in the middle of your screen right here next round with the AWP, and you could look for picks elsewhere. You could try and unravel the default in second mid, or at least get information based off of where Jimmy and Spinks are. You just need to block B early. You could have 2 extra players come over, donate utility, so you could do standard opening banana utility, then do a second wave of it. So there's plenty of options. It really just depends on what MOUZ throw your way. And they know they've been getting banana control for free. So because they're aware of that, next round either they're going to be heavier or lighter based off of what response they think you're going to throw.
And then we're already 2 rounds away from paiN. Solid 4-2-2 scoreline looks to be a 5th.
Yeah, a couple of issues to worry about if you're MOUZ in this one. We can see some light upgrades, some 5.7s, MP9, Deagle in the mix. And this is where an individual for paiN will need to happen if they want to convert. Or if MOUZ take too long as far as the time's concerned. If they walk in contact, this boost is going to get unraveled very quickly.
Yeah, you can almost see a double spray on the horizon. Of course, the 5.7 at that range, very potent. It's about that pre-aim, really, and how they swing. Wide from Brolan, comfortably dispatched. In fact, is actually mid-air as NQZ on the top drop.
Reboost. This is going to get sketchy now.
Especially if Jimmy falls down, Cow is activated. It is sketchy, Chad. It's absolutely far from comfortable here for MOUZ. Sneaking across, understandably cautious of players that could be on the site. Spinks is holding for that play around the smoke, but he can't control it. It's biguzera's P250. And now just what's he supposed to do? He's got 20 seconds. He's got a very expensive weapon in his hands that very likely is going to be ripped away. Door is locked. This frag is everything. Kawez to contain the escape of Torji. Oh, and there it goes. Of all the rounds for paiN to convert, it's P250s and a 5-7.
That's a confidence builder. It's going to add a lot in this context, right? Because it's not a full rifle round. You're getting it done. It was those risks, pushing through smokes, and the initial kill coming their way, no trade potential whatsoever. Here it is again. Starts dropping, gets the frag. Kawez activates in Boiler, catches Jimmy. And then biguzera with the wrist through the smoke. Some great shooting on the P250. So it's extra cash to work with. Should buy them a residual gun round, paiN. Get a chance to tie things up right now. So what was the banana approach? They're starting 3B.
Early smoke deep banana. And look at them go, they're fighting! Flashes are in the air. Half wall smoke, he spammed all of his bullets. Snow needs to stay back. Doesn't dare reload in the open 5-2, he has to leave. Molotov forces his hand, he's very stubborn about this. He is stubborn about this. Break of the smoke exposed with a combination of the flash, and down they go! Banana defense disrupted.
Well, that's based off the conversation they had in that tactical timeout before, and we were saying that they need to fight for some of this control. See how premeditated it was with the car extinguished, but they didn't get what they were looking for. And MOUZ, after a bit of a fumble, straight back into the winning ways.
Now, I know it may be simple, certainly for a professional Counter-Strike team, but just the synergy of a smoke break and a flash, just in perfect unison, it's sexy Counter-Strike.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
A lot of harass utility going on there from MOUZ. They knew that that push was coming through. Obviously, footsteps helping telegraph that conversation. We'll be able to get a drop across to Snow. biguzera can by himself, and they can try again.
Good job they earned themselves an extra buy.
Yeah, and I think the initial exchange utility was good, but just how stubborn they stayed. So if they'd been donated a bit more, right, you do that same opening, you extinguish their smoke, you put a little pressure on with utility, land a couple of good nades, stall it out, so you're buying yourself 15 to 20 seconds, then you throw in like a second stage banana retake. So a deep smoke,
right.
Molly half wall, maybe another molly logs. Does mean your A defenders will be lighter on utility.
Oh, those headphones are tight. You got the Brolin glass strat. And a real opportunity for Brolin to kind of build his confidence into leadership, a T-side haul that they'll be proud of.
Yeah, I think one of the keys with a map like Inferno for the T-side is it can be so systematic, especially with how you use the utility in Banana. There's still risk versus reward with some of the plays, but just these configurations of double mollies or HE combos.
Well, this is a difference. MQZ bringing the Zoom banger to B.
See that there? Because they've been taking Banana so confidently, you've gone for deep nades. So you get a bit of chip damage in, but it hasn't slowed them down.
This could be the difference maker. How much are they accounting for this? Retake util, and they have the half-wall response. That's nice. Really quick thinking here from Brolin and Xertion. But NQZ's patience could very well be rewarded. Scoped up on the line. An anti-flash setup, but note that they're just cutting noise. They're expecting a CT reaction here.
It's actually going to flash for Brolin to take a pick. It's a HE instead, doesn't land.
And patience rewarded. All of that for that. Brolin cut down, out of the round, a man advantage for the defense.
Well, they're moving on A right now. Spinks and Jimmy both out of Boiler, trying to apply a bit of pressure. But that's to force a rotation and has done so. Exertion maintains top banana control, rotation back over 45 seconds. Utility for the execute, smokes are plenty.
This is far from comfortable for the B defense now. The CT smoke just gets thrown out.
Oh, doing a couple of those.
Yeah, not ideal for the incendiary. A little too shallow. Spam is going to be his best bet, timing everything. Good damage onto Jimmy, but it's Snow that's got to find something with the flash. NQZ arrives in time, or at least his flashbang does. 20 seconds, they need this frag. He's not giving it to them. biguzera spams Torji, but there's Spinks. Oh, there's Spinks again! On the B-bomb site, Jimmy, 12 seconds made, but Spinks can't be stopped. Another triple kill. The round can still be theirs, though. Despite Spinks' best efforts, he's faked it. There's no chance, no time. Saving the AWP is best bet, and paiN, regardless of Spinks, will convert.
All right, nice round right there. Very competitive stuff. Really positive sign in a round like that for paiN. Even though they lose a lot of bodies and they're scampering over, getting peeled apart by Spinks, still liked how they pieced that one together. Flash from MongolZ came in clutch.
Can't help but feel there was a time as well. Just by the time that they got into those sites and those frags did come through, you didn't have time for Jimmy and Spinks to piece something together.
The thing is, if Jimmy was able to get the bomb down a little bit quicker, I don't think he's expecting Spinks to get 3 kills in that quick succession.
Yeah, fair. And the battle rages on for Banana control.
Giving it over this time, so knowing they're likely starting 3B, now they're going to be poppy towards A.
Good angle for MongolZ. He had a sound cue, a misstep, and a good frag. Spinks down. MongolZ in the right place in back-to-back rounds. Snow maintains Arch.
Oh.
Jimmy, he still finds MongolZ, but an immediate knee-jerk trade out of Davideus. Noted on sight. An important fight, and Kawes gives it up. Could be awkward now. A 2v4 goes 2v2. Xerxon strikes twice, and Snow thrice from Xerxon.
Little patches of multi-kills, but biguzera is still in the play.
Can he cook anything here? That trajectory implies he's not being held, and he does try and profit and poke and sneak and torch. He's not looking. He knows where they both are. Spotted the barrel on sight. Now they know he's in trouble, and it's MOUZ's round. Xerxon quad kill in it. 11 total. Just walks into the A site. Oh man, I can't help but point fingers at Kawes there. The desk were worried about his performance on this big stage. It was an important engagement. You had a 2 versus 4, and it slips through your fingers.
It looks good. It started very, very well. Kawes over towards Moto, and yeah, Davideus as well. So they're offering up 1v1s, no trade potential. Xerxon isolating all of these fights, knowing he can't let biguzera get to Torji, defends his honor, gets the 6th, secures at least 50% of the rounds in the first half.
So with Spinks and Xerxon in this form, they are a team to be feared.
Yeah, and Torji also had some decent contributions earlier, so these 3. Half-wall smoke lands.
That's guaranteed. Damn, biguzera and Snow, there is a ringing after that one.
Well, they've been able to slow down this banana onslaught, at least for now. Jimmy and Spinks have made noise in app, so they were noted, and now definitely so. It's the type of round, if you're MOUZ, you want to feel it out.
Well, especially if you can work out that MongolZ is equipped with that AWP. Ooh, oh, wow. Tight line held by Xerxon, and he does hit the headshot through the wall. biguzera stabilizes for paiN.
That might force them into A.
It certainly could. MongolZ's in the right place once more. He's been having a great tournament.
He's on his own, completely on his own.
He needs this, and he needs to get away. 33 points of health. He's going to go down, or does he stand his ground? Pieces out, supported by the util.
Action again.
It's a lot of work for MongolZ to do here in the pre-aims. Beautiful from Brolan. Does remove the AWP from the equation. It's only really down to this defense on the site. Cowering in there is Davideus. Kawes pushing through, trying to catch a timing. Does contribute. It's Davideus with 2, and that's biguzera. Ties it up. Important frags from Davideus. Cowering on the site with just a 5-7.
As far as rifle rounds are concerned for paiN, it hasn't really been their means of success. You got the pistol, the conversion, 2 of these lighter buy or forced buy scenarios, and then 1 gun round of the 5-round spread. But 5 on the CT side, I think they're going to be quite happy with this. They've broken the money of MOUZ late, so they could even tie things up going into the halftime break. Can see how late they are at a spawn. MOUZ just working out what utility they need or what they can get. AK2, Galil's, Tech 9, Mac 10, and yeah, the util is the biggest problem for this moment.
Oh, they're starving for nades.
I'm going to try and be quite explosive on Banana. They're going to go through the smoke on the second flash, just as it begins to fade.
Oh, you just heard that util as well. Top Banana might buy you a little bit of time to walk on up. Behind the flames, it's actually going to be biguzera to block and spam. It's a dangerous game he's playing. Logs boost from MOUZ. Spam from biguzera. Oh, and it's a smoke connection from Torji. biguzera gone. Jimmy catches one on the aggress. It was Davideus activating an abs.
It's 2 on B.
Yeah, but Snow's so low, plays close. Trying to catch a smoke walk. It won't necessarily be rewarded. Backs away into the site.
There's a timer on this, so as that smoke starts to fade, he needs to pop on out and has done. He's going to have to be cowards, his big contributions. He has a flash to try and alley-oop again. Smoke some flashes for the execute. Here's the go.
The smokes land, pressure applied. Jimmy walks out of A, saying it's a bit quiet here, but
They're committing. No
should
time.
confirm this, and into B they go. What can you do? Snow, clean conversion of the first, needs a multi here. He is on his own, and he still stands his ground for another. Finally brought down. 10 seconds left. If they could stop the plant, and Cowes, yeah, he's hoping on a prayer. He could have disrupted that plant, doesn't take the risk. Play for the retake. NQZ cheats over from CT. Is he considering this position? It's going to have to be pure reactions or a diligent clear. And it's the opposite. Oh, not ready for the forward position.
Smoked off.
Hang on. Cowes, does he have the audacity to just stick it, just hold it in front of him? Faces! It's a ninja on the stage! Runs on in, diffuses in front of two. That will get the energy flowing in the right direction. That's a big win for Cowes.
A bunch of cheeky rounds you've lost in tilting rounds for MOUZ, right?
True.
You could have absolutely owned them in this half. You lose to like a couple of P250 kills from the likes of biguzera. There's some 5-7 frags in another round.
That smoke, was that the one NQZ threw as he was running up? Ooh, great smoke, actually, upon review.
All worked out in the end, didn't it?
Oh.
Okay, well.
So you lost to 5-7s, you lost to the P250.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's,
Yeah.
it's a tilting way to end the half. You know that could have been much stronger. We've tied things up 6-6. paiN got the pistol with the conversion. Then the rifles came out. They got the bookend rounds. But if we take a look down the stretch, they managed 4 out of the final 6. So they are building a bit of confidence. And the type of rounds that they're winning as well, sure, you're not going back and going, oh, this is the most comprehensive Counter-Strike we've ever seen, but it doesn't matter how you get there. Not in this environment. You just need to get there. Flash did come in clutch. Snow managed to double up, so he did very well on that low HP, sustaining the damage early.
And that's the smoke grenade thrown. Just a little bit of second guessing from Spinks. Understandably, he wasn't in a position to be traded, didn't want to feed a 1v1, 2 Cowes in the clutch, but has the audacity to hold a 5-second defuse in front of 2.
Lots of utility. An awful lot of utility for the T side. We're talking 3 sets.
What?
It's a hefty investment.
Okay. We've got 2 Kevlar vests on this T-side pistol.
Well, there's just Brolin on B right now. Has a smoke and flash to drop, looking for info on the jiggle, and gets exactly that. 4 players studying towards A in the staunch position from MOUZ, so they are forward in boiler and mid. They know there's no real pressure on that side of the map. A rotation now liberated to head on over. Pretty heavy of 3.
You can see the game plan set.
I think they have to go through.
Yeah, but with that flash cocked as well, if they do go through, Molly lands, forces away Nubox, removes it as an option. They have boost for vision. Another Molotov lands. They break and go. Still feels threatening. So many bodies here from MOUZ and spamming away. Just a frenzy of USPs. Sending them back to spawn, split the pistol down the middle. Everyone standing. Smiles back on the faces of MOUZ.
We'll see if this is where they can start to take over on the CT side. No plant going down. I doubt we'll see a force buy from paiN. Well, this just feels so desperate, doesn't it? They even had that extra smoke to be the contingency once they're in, but they couldn't even get in. Jimmy closes the door, removes any possibility, and
it's just the fact that you hear a Heichi, 2 Molotov land on site. You're kind of safe in gambling B.
oh yeah. Well, look, also based off the information they had in second mid and mid.
Right.
So there's more than enough signs that it was going to be the B finish.
Oh, that looks like it could have been juicy. Just bounced it towards the other side of the stairs.
He's looking for the jump up as opposed to the crab walk halls, but all 5 going to waterfall out. Jimmy's going to get to farm this one.
Are they all Jimmy's? Does he just walk away with all 5? He's already wasted 5 of his bullets. In fact, just the 1 so far for Jimmy. Going to get overwhelmed. Just 2. Amadeus will be happy to have found a Glock frag there on the full eco.
All right, well, Rifle's about to come out. Now it's back in the lead, 2-round difference, 8-6. See if MOUZ want to leverage their individuals and go all in for the banana control. Half-wall smoke being lined up, and with the way that paiN are starting, looks like they will give over the banana control early. It's going to be more focused towards getting this boiler and holes control.
Damn, Zertian, look at him go. He wants he wants to be the canary in the coal mine. He will be reporting if banana is lost or under scrutiny whatsoever, so that's a valuable asset to the MOUZ team.
Brolin can re-smoke deep as well. That's just landing now.
Control maintained for another 20. Snow already forward position in the apartments. Flash, smoke, Cowes pokes, and that was what he was waiting for. Catches the Torchy retreat.
Very well done. Manufacturing a kill, forcing the rotation. Nade right on the doorstep of Spinx as well. Now that the banana utility has subsided, biguzera can call his players into late control. Spinx flushed out as well. You want to do that so they can't keep any of this mid position. Bomb to be picked up, and look at the radar. Nobody's home. Nobody's home whatsoever. MOUZ, by losing that opening kill, are forced into a gamble. By the time they go back, feel safe enough to get the mid control. It's too late. The round's over.
What's impressive to me is you didn't fall into that trap of thinking, well, they have deep banana, that they're just going to remain static there.
That's the conversation we have an awful lot, right? In the sense, if you can't get banana control early, you need to get either boiler and holes, which will help facilitate the brackets control, and then you can go back to banana late. It's just the ping pong. You want to keep the CTs guessing, keep them moving, denying information on one side. You can't not have brackets / boiler holes and not have banana, right? You need to have one of the two on the CT side to have some form of information. So the smarter option from MOUZ. But we know with Inferno, we go through these motions, we go through the paces, and then when it gets down to the final few rounds, they have to go for the retakes, get into overtime, and well, all bets are off. We had that extremely exciting game between, I think it was Wildcard and MongolZ throughout the group stage of PGL Cluj-Napoca 2025. And Senzu's back in fine form. Can't wait to see him taking to the server up after this one against Astralis.
Yeah, I mean, we've got one hell of a Friday, haven't we?
It's a long day.
It's going to be a lot
Plenty
of
damn Counter-Strike.
My goodness, 4 best of 3s coming to you and your screen throughout the day of play. That's why we're up so early. paiN and MOUZ still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for a day of play. A semi-final being vied for. Starting with 3B for the CTs. Early smoke's been thrown out from both sides of the server.
They're giving it to him again.
Same fight, same approach. Does he dare risk it with an M4? Yes, he does. Exertion is very stubborn for this banana control, but it's vulnerable to the break. Goes both ways. Davideus down.
Might have to force the hand of Cowes and Snow to start looking towards A. Previously, Snow very aggressive hauls. Double P, Cowes, beautiful for the first.
Yeah, trade necessary from Jimmy. Oops. Throws out and drops out.
Yeah, that tells you that he feels like he's under a bit of pressure. We can see that's not the case. 3v4 situation. paiN are looking, well, thought they were looking to group up. Just going to donate that utility, so biguzera will try and be the facilitator in this situation.
Is he returning solo to try and take
Could just be a moto smoke and a flash for pit.
Yeah,
Could be something as simple as that.
He is having a look. Zertian's playing for info, so as long as he can keep him blind, you know, force him back, as he has walked away.
Guess he caught something on the jiggle.
Still walking into a stacked site, and look at Brolin on the map. Look at number 6, just starting to maneuver backwards. biguzera may have done enough to sell something there.
Might need to get a move on, 35 seconds.
Okay. Jimmy and Spinx with a lot of work to be done. 30 seconds, paiN. Will they be able to overcome a 3 versus 4 situation? A big round, good flash, but Jimmy stubborn. That's the crossfire working perfectly. Any chance they may have had now just falls and disintegrates before their very eyes. biguzera accepts defeat. Solid hold from Jimmy and Spinx.
You see that just slightly ahead of the flash.
Just
Jimmy
a moment.
has vision when he's taking the fight, then he's blind mid-duel. So just a little bit early on the swing out of the apartments. But if the player's in bike, right, what you're kind of hoping to do in that situation is if they see the flash coming, a little bit more telegraphed if you're playing from the bike position, that they would duck away and then you take the space, so when they come back out, you're already established. It was weird that they were playing more open pit side. You catch it again from Jimmy's perspective in the highlight package. Here it is.
Yeah.
It's only just, right? We're talking a split second.
And then the dream for Spinks is that he's trading someone that's got their back turned to him, hunting Jimmy. 9-7.
They're fighting for banana this time.
Yeah, it's a change-up, isn't it? And already Jimmy's the one to change it up. He just goes fighting mid. Cowes cut down. Rough game for him so far. Boost half wall. Looks like the retake util's on its way. Team Ollie will outlast it, so you can't really make a play off of this. Good timing on that. Davideus, look at him, cheeky.
Yeah, the CT Molly not landing either. He's going to fight.
How will, oh my god, they are going to fight. Zertian wants blood. He swings in dry, still nails the headshot. Messy spray for the second. It's Brolan onto Davideus. NQZ will retrieve the bomb, and there's a lot of time left in this round. However, incredibly separate. Snow and NQZ.
Tough decision to have to make. 2,400 is the loss bonus going into the next. So it's not going to be enough for a bite. Do you want to hold on to the AK so you keep something threatening, or do you want to try and give this round a go? You know, if you group up, you can likely give yourself a 2v2 exchange on either side. And Brolan in decision.
Perfect embodiment of the numbers game. Ooh, Spinks gets a freebie there. No trade potential. Snow, what have you got, mate? 30 seconds, clean headshot, anticipates for the transfer. Rotation's on its way, he knows time-sensitive mission ahead of him. Smokes for CT, will be able to isolate this duel, but Brolan, no slouch with the M4. Snow, fake, worried about new box, isolates, good second frag. Punches in the code, Jimmy and Torji up against Snow, and a lovely break. Again, these breaks are getting better and better. The power of a well-placed HE.
Good attempt from Snow. 1v4 situation, gets 2 kills, gets the bomb down. So with that loss bonus, gives his team a whole lot more to work with. Can invest a little bit more to be threatening in this one if they don't shove all in.
Yeah, he's not looking like he's consumed by the stage and the pressures it comes with it.
A good little environment to do so as well. First game on a Friday. You walk out, you're taking on MOUZ. You've had a pretty good run. You look at the run that paiN had throughout the group stage. They were taking down some big names. Just availability if they wanted to bring out an AK on one of these paiN players, and that's the conversation they're likely having now. Snow and NQZ, they're in that ballpark. Davideus, biguzera, Cowes could also invest in something worthwhile, but they're going to play it down the middle. Loss bonus has been accrued to a point where they can full buy into the next, but still stay threatening in this one. NQZ will have the key piece of the purchase. What are they going to try and facilitate? Where are they going to go searching out for these frags? It's hard to go all in on banana when you don't have the mollies and nades to soften up the aggression for the CTs. But also, okay, well, nobody's in second mid. Spinks is fortunate. It's not going to change the time. This is going to be Poppy, it looks like, with the type of util they're lining up.
Shows presence there.
They're going to try and push on this.
Indeed, yeah, that's a CT smoke thrown from T-Stairs. Zertian will block. Look at that, he's read it perfectly.
Coming
if you push through, you are going to be burning. Singed by Zertian's incendiary and other bullets. A hail of them onto 2. biguzera, Davideus cut down. NQZ with that hero rifle already hamstrung in his chances. The spam even puts Snow low.
He may as well stay and take some jewels. Like, what other options do you have? So smoke fade, hope it doesn't get replenished, try and take the fight. Oh, and that another one will land.
It's just deep enough as well that the bomb is on the other side of it. Yeah, that's rough. Hidden behind the cone. Bit of a non-starter.
Yeah, you can see the idea, but not getting caught off guard by that MOUZ whatsoever. Good response from Exertion, having a good map. 15 kills for him, 13 for Jimmy, 11 for Torji, 14 for Spinks. Brolan just calling the shots.
Oh. Yeah, and hitting some as well through the smoke. AK is recovered by Cowes. I don't fancy his chances of getting out of this one.
Needs to go down, needs this loss bonus.
And he's gone. 11 for MOUZ, 2 away from taking their map pick. Pundits framing Inferno as a bit of a punish, and it's certainly looking that way.
Yeah, with Mirage up next, so another comfortable map for MOUZ. That's why The prediction of the 2-0 was in play.
Wow. Looking fly, my guy.
All right, well, comes the paiN by what feels like it is going to be their last real chance to extend play.
Oh, look at this. This is such a cheeky CT aggress to be thrown into the mix when you're so close to closing. Spinks set up for success in middle. Davideus boosted up on log side. He is trying to get a little bit of a cheeky one here. Held. Good awareness from Cowes. No conditioning with that smoke. First time you've thrown it, Cowes understandably on high alert. An advantage for paiN in a must-win round.
Important gamble to take here for MOUZ. They want to take this territory back. They will claw forward with the AWP.
Oh, wow, that's just too easy, isn't it? Davideus forced anti-flash, Torgy in combination. It's, oh no! paiN Gaming, you got the pick! But it's already fallen through your fingers.
Yeah, fight came to them, no opportunity to reroute off the info. Snow's taking a lot of space, means the bomb needs to be picked up by MongolZ.
Yeah, Snow's going to be saying, I've got a lot of room here.
He might have a kill depending on how far Torgy pushes the issue. Jimmy will have communicated that this is a possibility, but there's also a part of this of how much do you truly believe?
Like, Snow's communicating a lot. He knows that there was a flash there, which maybe gives him the info as to where Jimmy was.
Well, you're going to be telling MongolZ to come through apps because that's how you were able to get the space. But then how do you get out past this AWP?
Oh, you know, it's all about timing. Does he take the fight or will Torgy just kill MongolZ before he gets a chance?
Auto smoke lands.
And then Snow activates. This 2v4 starts to take shape. A second smoke thrown out as well. They're being so cautious, using every resource, and time is one of them. 15 seconds left. Starts to plant the bomb. Brolin wants to disrupt, and Xertion's with him on that side. So much pressure applied from every front. MongolZ, it's not a plant for him. He's the one that has to play next. Snow must live. Bides time. Slips grave. Time slipping away. Smoke will fade. Headshot hit. Look at him go! It's Snow once more! A stunning sequence. An active lurk. A triple kill. And paiN Gaming's must-win round! Taken by force. It's Snow! He's an entertainer! Bringing his A-game to Cluj-Napoca.
Should enjoy that one. That's a class moment there from Snow. Really well handled.
Oh, got me a little bit of the shivers.
Gets the information, communicates the play, lets MongolZ know how this one has to finish. And he essentially has to do it all. MongolZ is just a bomb delivery package. Hey, bring that one across. I'll plant it. I'll take them all down. Don't you worry about that. And the young gun getting fired up.
That's got to be a great feeling for Snow and for paiN Gaming. They were on the ropes there.
Well, win another one. You can break MOUZ.
Battle wages on. Davideus forward position. You could say the same about Torgy. Look at this. Two-man apps push set up for success. And it's none other than Snow himself. Is he really ready for an angle like this? Crouches into the York. Both of them fall. Snow and Cowes have to watch.
From high highs to low lows, 3v5 number disadvantage. Looking to boost. It's might actually cost them here if they go for this.
I mean, Xertion might be in a primo position to punish.
No, this isn't the pre-game.
Oh, he seems to have a great idea. What is this awareness? Xertion's a demon for 18 frags. biguzera waltzes past the corpse of Snow. Torgy long gone now, and they stay active. They know they just have to find biguzera. They're on an intel mission. Searching. And Torgy holding his shot from the AWP, or at least just into the legs. biguzera given a chance to stretch his. 1 versus 5 with no bomb.
He's so boxed in.
No
and he has
teammates.
to be aware of it.
What's a man supposed to do?
The door's closed, 30 seconds. Fight will come his way eventually. Hoping there's more overstepping of the mark from MOUZ. And that'll be that. Jimmy secures 12. MOUZ looking good to pick up map number 1, their map choice. And when you look at the type of rounds that they've lost, it definitely hasn't come too much in the rifle department. A lot of these lighter buys or saved guns, crazy clutch moments. Spinks managed to get a big one of his own in the first half, but that's going to be the third of 3 tactical timeouts now taken by paiN. You've got them, you may as well use them.
Yeah, sure, you've got timeouts, but have you got guns?
Well, look, there's going to be enough money for biguzera and Snow to get into Galil's with utility. Davideus has already done that. Cowes is probably going to have to be a Tech 9, and MongolZ operating with the Mac 10. So Definitely not stacked to the teeth. Have util to work with, sure, but going to need these fights to go their way. Time subsided, freeze time now, 5-4, 3-2 and 1. Looking like this should be it for MOUZ. Mirage up next, Nuke is the third and decider if we need it. But a good start and a solid start from likes of Exertion.
R4 smoke deployed by MOUZ. Excuse me, by paiN. Nade thrown out towards those stairs. Doesn't do too much. Davideus lives on comfortably. Galil spamming away. Setting up Cowes for success. Clears out Boiler. An important, valuable asset to their information game. This does look like a potent setup though, doesn't it, Chad? 3-man mid-hold for brackets. Spinks ahead of that smoke as well. Everyone will have vision on NQZ and Davideus. One flash, not enough. A quick flick out of Torji, but hang on! Hang on! Davideus, he starts. biguzera removes Torji.
Likely just to see the save from MOUZ. They just need one more round. There's no point going for this and giving away everything. Play the long game. Keep it sensible. No need for any crazy heroics just yet. So good brute force to break in.
One flash, 3 people, go.
Sometimes it's just about the spacing, and even with Torji hitting a nice shot on the opener, they still were able to take that room.
Okay.
Prepared for the fights, it all collapses. One of the positives, I would say, for MOUZ at this point is they've lost a couple of silly rounds, or a couple of rounds to like lower buys, and they haven't gotten frustrated just yet, so I don't think that's going to start accumulating here. They know that they just need the one more.
Yeah, an extra valuable asset in the AK-47s for that CT side.
And everybody's had their moments, right? Exertion's been good on the opening, so he's been good overall. Had some good multi-kills. Sinks with the clutch. For Jimmy, also being able to find that impact. And Torji felt like his was coming a little bit earlier, but now that the AWP's out on the CT side, this is where an AWP can tend to do some of their better work on Inferno. Jimmy's a fan favorite, apparently.
Yeah. A lot of love for Jimmy Salo.
Well, the drops work out. Famous for Brolin. Plenty of util defuse kits in play. Now, paiN have already put MOUZ in a position of breaking and couldn't do it. This is round 2. Let's try again, shall we? This one means an awful lot more.
Deeper smoke.
Yeah, but look at the call from MOUZ. Starting 4 players over towards A, and they're just leaving this cache of utility available for Exertion to block Banana.
Okay, so he has to puff up his chest and act bigger than he is.
Yeah, but look at the call from paiN.
Well, it seems like a perfect call in
They're
hindsight.
going.
Yeah.
They are going.
Screw you, we're coming. Oh, Exertion's in so much trouble. Burning down to 70 and empty-handed. Is that how you get your 10th?
And that's going to have to be MOUZ saving. They can't risk giving away all these guns because of the loss bonus situation. So perfectly called from paiN.
Yeah, all those nades, a little freebie cash.
Hey, add that up, right? That's 12. Oh, no, they're only 500 now, right? So,
quick math.
Yeah, it's about 1,600 bucks worth right there.
Oops.
That feels real good. And I know that it's late in the piece, but to be able to make a call like that, with your backs against the wall, you've had some heroic moments to get you to this point, but now if your in-game leader can really outmaneuver the CT side, you're in a great spot. And it might have to be save after save if MOUZ can't get it done. The hunt is here. biguzera knows what ripping these rifles away could mean.
There's a little bit of time left. The setup is just solid. You're running in loudly. Nade could be good, especially in combination with a couple of bullets onto Jimmy. biguzera does remove one. Jimmy's down. Torji's on next as well. It's only Spinks to prevail. He's the only man to bring something through. A single M4 is all MOUZ bring into round 23.
That's a massive hunt. Now it's going to have to be this eco. Big streamer around these parts. Brings all the Counter-Strike action to the Romanians. Yeah, but this is massive. This hunt is huge. It means they're just going to have this M4. Everybody else on MOUZ needs to take the save.
This leads to a bit of a discussion about overtime.
You'd hate to fumble right now, wouldn't you?
Oh gosh, yeah, no, not against just this. It's only Spinks, a Kevlar vest and an M4 and a single flash on newly crowned IGL Brolan.
Well, this would be one way for Spinks to really earn his stripes.
True.
Make a statement. So we're going to come down to the finish.
I mean, MOUZ have lost some silly ones. For paiN, this would be the silliest of them all. And a boost isn't a bad idea.
I don't think you're going to see anything over the top of that, are you?
No, very diligent. That's info on the M4, biguzera.
And then you question, is it going to rotate? Mm-hmm. Well, obviously not just yet. He's still peppering away. Rotation on the way. Top banana presence being shown. Bron's just hanging around, but he has this flash. You feel is the key piece of utility. 50 seconds.
Ooh, Snow down. Did damage though. Spinks very, very down.
Davideus is taking space on B. Bomb can come back over.
There's no way Brolin can really disrupt this, is there? He's only got the USP and a flash.
He needs to stay alive, because they can still give this one a go, based off of the nature of the round. So once the bomb comes in, start planning, Brolin can flash of some variety.
Force back. Bomb across. Conversation has been had and an attempt will be made. Flash is given to Brolin. Jimmy maneuvering forward with that recovered AK from Snow's corpse, and vision on the fade. Spinks caught out, plucked from the pack by the NQZ Orb. Those are the Brolin flashes. Good dodging, missed shot, but no problem. It's just Jimmy and Torji, and their weapons taken away from them piece by piece. It's biguzera's turn. Farms up 4. Last round of regulation. paiN Gaming are still in it on the supposed punish pick.
Okay. This is where an argument of maybe holding on to those 2 rifles that you just had from that round could have really helped out with a bit of extra util. Tactical timeout being called on the CT side. This is the first that Cyclone has had to initiate. That's how, I don't want to say easy it's felt, but he hasn't felt under pressure or needed to adjust anything.
Ooh. He's going to wreck them, guys. He's going to get every single one for a week. It's fine.
Well, 10 seconds. About to get the final round of regulation underway. Only 1 defused kit. Keep your eyes on that. Brolin has been the investor. He's gone for the famish yet again. Do we see MOUZ go back to their old tricks? They've been giving over the banana control a little bit more in these last few. We might see them go all in. Big damage.
Oh, they lost a
huge
great deal of health. Double nade.
Second wave.
Destroyed. How are you supposed to overcome this? biguzera, NQZ, even Davideus could go down with a stiff breeze.
Snow's still alive. He's made a big play so far. Let's see if he can do it with the crew, and they're rerouting very quickly.
Okay, it's not a bad call. It's not a bad timing. You can see Spinks is running as fast as he can, knife out,
Exhaustion's going to push through that smoke. Exhaustion's pushing through that smoke.
That's the balls on this guy. Eyes on the radar, trying to catch his timing, trying to catch his window, thinks second guesses it now. Realizes that this could be a bit smoke and mirrors. A smoke in the air from biguzera towards the arch side. Molly on quad, trying to keep those A boots planted. Xerxan stays active in pursuit of information. And he is going to get more than information. He can block. Oh, they're playing with them. Playing with their food. Timing on that is perfect. Davideus down. More where that came from. Aware of the flash. Oh, Xerxan's so ready. Locked in to close this out in regulation. He's played that to perfection. And look at NQZ and biguzera. We talked about the nade damage. Now it's only those 2 and Cowes who's had a very rough go of Inferno. And this adjustment. This is inspiring Counter-Strike out of the CT side here. Xerxan striking that perfect balance of repositioning and remaining active. And no, this could be the end for biguzera. Torji throws it out, bounces it off of his face, does not connect, but Xerxan does! It's MOUZ's map! Starting as they mean to go on in this quarter-final, 1 map away from the semi-final of PGL Cluj-Napoca.
At this point, with the tournament life on the line right now, everyone needs to kind of pitch in a little bit.
All right, then. It is time for the action. We're going to see who are the MOUZes and who are the men. It is Machine and Sponge.
Let's find out. I wonder if this needs 3. I really do. I wonder if we even get a chance to see the 3rd and deciding map, Mirage, live from Cluj-Napoca, Romania.
Positive sign. paiN could have drawn that to overtime very well so. Now this is their turf. Mirage. They execute with biguzera up through Con as the late piece.
Davide is taking first friction now. That dual barrette is in dark and torchy. Okay. Comfortable, composed, clicks. It's fallen by the wayside for paiN. biguzera kicks up a bit of a fuss. Okay. biguzera goes huge with 3. Cowes needs to live. He just needs to be alive, and he's not going to be for much longer. But oh, Zershan thought he finished it.
Off the ace.
Despite Torchy's best efforts, it's biguzera who does one better. Hang on, it's Brolan. 1 versus 2. A bullet. Enough to remove either of them. And they cut noise. Last seen jungle, last seen ramp. Bomb picked up. Cowes is on the run. On the move.
biguzera's got the rotation. This is perfect. They'll be able to get the bomb down.
There's no way Brolan can get past biguzera, right? He's held. His positioning alone is perfect, but Brolan will have to take this fight. Has the health advantage, so biguzera! Perfect! Leading from the front of the pack. Torchy hits 2, he hits all 5.
An ace to kick things off. That's going to put the smile on the faces. Huge work for biguzera.
Bro! You'll see this again, like after these shots hit, and I think there's a third in the feed as well. Yeah, Zershan onto NQZ, and then biguzera. 2 versus 5. This one, instant to the head, converts on the body, and then he calls a lovely little retreat out of Cowes. And I love that he takes this fight. He stays active. If he's cleared, if Brolan's the one bringing the fight to him, he's a dead man.
Force bite, mid-control taken for the CTs, but that's the wrong decision for now. Can rotate back in as the A execute about to land.
Just Torchy here with an MP9 tucked behind default. Could be susceptible to a Molotov, but they are just going to run through. Surging. Nice find from Torchy. Needs to go down. Somehow he's still alive, and it looking good from Brolan. Keeps it disrupted hard on the USP. He has support from Zershan, though, in a 2v2. This is not something you can let slip. Cowes dunks on Brolan. It's the AK-47, and he knows where Zershan is. They cannot let this one go. They cannot afford to concede. You won the pistol from your leader, and now Cowes is the only one that can save your second round. Oh. He's done it. Just enough from Cowes to keep paiN with that 2-0 and to convert all of that hard work in the pistol.
Damn, that was a brawl, and you could see immediately there as it came down to the 1v2 situation. We've got an Astralis fan in the house. Maybe the only one. But as it came down to that brawl, they're looking towards connector because that's where Zershan plays, right? So they're so worried about that, he's able to... Oh, hold up a second. Never mind, we ain't done. The fight's going to keep on coming. MOUZ. And now it came down to just one player surviving. They got lots of money because of the kills of the MP9s. So 2 M4s, 2 MP9s, and a scout to work with.
And then they're making no secret that there's a buy. Silenced bullets fired out early. Block smoke thrown out by Jimmy.
Going to be lots of pressure on Jimmy. The question is, do paiN decide to go before it fades? Or do they feel that they can wait this out?
He's actually going to play forward.
He has to, doesn't he? Spinx isn't playing with him. And they're backing off, rescinding control of the B apartments. Down through underpass. So biguzera changing the round based off of what they've been met with. What was probably just going to be an execute into what they thought was going to be a respectful eco is the disrespect of the back-to-back force buys.
Ooh, okay. NQZ going to be lining up a bit of fakery. You can see the A smokes thrown out from B side.
He's missed a couple.
Don't think that was the target.
No, he missed one on the pistol, and he's missed one there that could be key.
biguzera, this is an important fight. Zershan just pulls his crosshair away. Timing favors biguzera, and now a lurk smoke and a push through. Torchy, the only man to respond. Brolan on window side. And QZ did take down Brolan, so now Torchy's scout not really going to be a voice in this one.
Might even just be a save by the looks of things.
Yeah, you want to save this M4 at the bare minimum on Spinx. Didn't get a chance to utilize it. And does this put MOUZ in a hole?
Not really, because the loss bonus is building.
And the save.
And it would have been a save anyway. So it's more about, do they lose everything right now? And do they decide to drop M4s into the next? Because it's going to be 2,900 loss bonus. So that's a moment of time where I think Cyclone might want to take the timeout to confer.
But as you said, that's if they save. Spinx has lost his M4. Now can be retrieved. Torchy will grab hold of that one. Is there more to be said about this? There's still a bit of time. Do you really want to keep forcing the issue? You will be taking a 3-0 lead.
Well, biguzera is feeling confident after that pistol round, isn't he? 8-1 already, and we're just 3 rounds deep. So now that might shift the conversation, because if 3 of them stayed alive, we could have had likely 4 M4s. Now it might just be 2 M4s with some upgraded SMGs, or take the save and get the full buy into the next. It just means you're going to establish your gun rounds a little bit later. And with some light investment starting to take shape, it does look like they're going to go for the full gun rounds into the next. So frustrations from the pistol round, like we should have converted that. There's no way that biguzera should have been acing us in that situation. Then how close the force buy came into the next, likely informing the decisions to go for back-to-back force buys. Still a tough round to get past if you're paiN.
As he's walking into the crosshairs of Torji's forward position.
Torji will have to move. He can't stay here forever. As soon as the connector smoke fades, he has to move. It's happened now. So his responsibilities have changed. Mid-control utility now lobbed out from paiN. Connector is theirs. Davideus confirms it alongside a biguzera.
Oh, and that's a miss from Torji's scout, forcing them back. Excuse me, Spinks is the one with the scout on the short side. It's Torji that's playing on the other side of this, and ooh, he's gotten Davideus down. Cowes can't find the response. Yeah, that was a golden opportunity. Squandered.
Might just get spammed.
Yeah, it could very well.
Can't have gone far.
Look out, look at his HP. Oh, how's that combination of shrapnel and bullets? Good one back. Brolin's 5-7 was perfectly suited to the task. NQZ, another. Double kill, now down to the USP, and Brolin's 5-7 is a problem. Oh, they need this. They need this now, and it's Snow that bails them out, but hold on, hold your horses. Jimmy is in a position to win it. Just a 5-7 and a scout to his name, but biguzera ensuring the round, pivoting all the way around. Snow, oh, did he get spotted? Did the tip of the head show? Jimmy's not acting as he did, but maybe his teammates relaying information. Time sensitive, no kit, perhaps he doesn't even go for it. The AK is such a delectable treat for the next.
Damage is okay, right? If he could take them down with the bomb here, just delay this. Sure, holding onto the AK is nice. You get another kill or two, make sure they have to rebite. It's on the exit now, looks like Jimmy's just going to walk away with the AK-47. Can't get a kill to get himself on the board. But there it is.
Woo.
paiN have looked sloppier in moments, especially NQZ. He looks like he's suffering a little bit from the nerves so far. But biguzera isn't. Snow as well also had some good impactful moments. That multi-kill just there on the M4, but finally into a full gun round, and that's the first time you can say that for MOUZ. Yeah, so Torji was always trapped in that position. This double from Snow, essentially securing it. Spinks looking desperate, coming through that smoke, trying to find the trade, but here we go.
First real golden opportunity now for MOUZ. Everything you need, every bell and whistle. NQZ's tasked with trying to maintain that mid-connector fight. Blocked now. Cowes was flirting with some aggression with Snow as his partner. It implies they're going to do something as a unit.
I'm curious if they were just waiting to see what type of pressure they felt in middle. But this does feel like it has a split potential. Someone will have to head back after they go into this mid-control to get the bomb. Because they're lining up the molly to flush out the vent room, try and push someone into the line of sight there of Davideus, the combo there with the HE.
Ooh, very nice.
So just going through their paces. This is a good default to get the space. But as mentioned, someone will have to go back A ramp. Looks like Snow's being tasked with that for now. That's something they will have to be worried about. Have the T's pushed up, have the CTs pushed up, have they taken that space?
Torji, this is a powerful position.
He's in trouble if they do execute A, but right now, looking at the radar, doesn't appear to be the case. So a longer rotation point to help out the likes of Jimmy and Spinks, who also have a passive setup on the B side. So the conversation for MOUZ has been, let's not fight mid, we're not trying to disrupt the default, we are playing for the late round. We're playing for the sites, so once they execute in, you have to go 1 for 1 at a bare minimum.
Delaying by a couple of seconds from that incendiary. You can see they're in the darkness here, but Spink's the unknown entity. Jimmy, he is going to engage, controls the spray, just the one. Still looking good for MOUZ, especially with Spinks in his power position. Oh no, now they know! Nothing from Spinks!
Safe. I said you get it 1 for 1.
Yep.
Couldn't do that. Torchi gets 1 for free on the catwalk position.
Oof. Oh,
It's either got to be a multi-kill from one of the two individuals, or you have to make sure you're trading there, and Spinks fluffs his lines. That looks ugly. 5-0 for paiN.
Yeah, that's going to be one of those rounds where Spinks will attribute it. He'll say, I know I needed one there. Minimum.
I think because it was on a little bit of a time delay, he's thinking, well, will they come in and clear me now? Because no one's running just to start planting. So he's trying to be ahead of the play. Catches 2 players in transition, gets caught off. Can't hit the shot, and now Brolin and Torji having a save. But the biggest positive for MOUZ right now is the loss bonus maxed out 3,400 into the next. Drops are available. Jimmy will be able to buy, thanks to that saved AK-47. But this is a great start for paiN. The Brazilians, 5 consecutive rounds. Their map choice, T-side, running away with things. And it all started with a biguzera 2v5 ace. You want to show everyone the Romanian you've learned?
Yeah, I've been working on it.
You've got 1 word.
I only have 1 word, but I think I'm getting better. Mulțumesc. That's pretty good.
That's all we got.
Not bad.
Hey, you get a round of applause for that. They were happy with that.
I said thank you.
You might have to learn a few more words.
Yeah, I should. Or you can say merci.
Yeah, that works too,
They like
apparently.
merci.
We might need a translator.
Maybe these are some suggestions I should learn.
Okay, just start saying them. Who knows what we're saying to the stream and everybody at home.
I think I'll just repeat what they say.
That was a nice one.
That
was
good.
a nice one.
That
yeah,
one
yeah,
sounded
you can
good.
repeat that one. All right, here we go. MOUZ, you need a round and you need it now.
Oh, well, how's that for a start?
What's he even seen there?
I don't know.
Was there a gap on the smoke plume, or?
I think his vision just turned red for a second.
Well, we're going to have to check that one out again, aren't we? Exertion up mid, looking for a fight. Gap in the smoke is what Jay's highlighting.
And this is biguzera, just as he swaps to his nades. Great timing on their aggressions. Everyone profits. Spinks doubles up. They know where you are. Snow is a dead man walking to his demise. It's clean. It's swift. It's MOUZ on the board, round 6.
That's different from the last full gun round attempt, right, where they were more passive. And that doesn't actually play into the playbook of how they started this map. They were very aggressive, especially on the force buy rounds. Back into that aggression, and they will profit immediately. 1 more of those, they can break the finances of paiN and start bringing this back into contention.
Yeah, I don't think they can count on a Torchi opener like that, though. Just a smoke spam, perfect opening. Oh, look at the call out of the gates. This reads differently immediately. Deep incendiary. Brolin blocks Palace.
Yeah, they're focusing for middle again, so they're trying to punish this paiN.
Roland, oh, he's done very well there. Removes Snow from the pack and confirms an early commitment.
Still in a
Great to
retake
push
setup.
through. Davideus wise to the trick. Second HE from him. They're fighting for CT control, but Davideus has lost an awful lot of health. Peeking the AWP could be a death sentence. Kawes, an important kill. Can't convert. Zertian double. And it's up to 1 man. 1 man who's already aced in this map alone. Jimmy just creeps on in.
Some signs of disrespect and confidence there as well. Tunneling in through that connector smoke. They didn't want to get bottlenecked. Had to make the play. Was exertion coming through. They decided they were going to fight, and now they have broken the bank. So likely just to see a partial investment from paiN. Maybe some deagles. Nothing too crazy. I should be able to turn this into a 2-round game. And you can see just how conservative it is. Just $1,400 worth of investment between NQZ and Kawes. So the two of them essentially being given the license to search. Tough to see how this one goes wrong.
Hurry up and wait. Kawes going to try and hold out. See if that deagle can connect after the smokes do fade.
Yeah, the utility subsiding now.
How's that? Ooh, good catch. Double nade Torji does remove one of the Deegs.
Blended top mid with the run boost.
And then QZ is going to swing off of this destroy.
Well, they tried.
Well, it was slippery.
That's all you can ask for.
Hey, Snow got one. Spinks won't be happy with that. But MOUZ will be happy with 3.
Okay, so we won't be seeing an NQZ AWP come out into the next. It is just going to be rifle heavy. And then they lost out with the mid control and then into an A execute. So we'll have to see what biguzera has been cooking up.
5-0 to 5-3. Guns back out.
I think the thing with this T side is the fact that you already have 5 is pretty good. The biggest issue you're worried about is losing momentum and allowing MOUZ to start establishing a lot. So if these rounds can still be close, you can bring it down to 1v1s, 1v2s, keep the pressure on. Sure, the rounds will keep tallying, but you're still competitive.
Ooh, okay, Xertion. He's going to need some support. Eventually. Oh, wow, he's heard Davideus already crossing. Wow, so aware is biguzera. Brawlan backing himself. The nade could be good. Kawes, could he catch again? Miss Molly from Snow still prevails. And another from biguzera all the way from downtown. Catches Brawlan. Davideus dead. Spinks making this 2v4 into a 2v2. How's that? Takes down Snow, a crazy smoke spam. Torji, though, he's got him dead to rights. Oh, the flash. The flash has actually saved his life. He brings the fight. biguzera punishes Torji. Triple kill from biguzera. He's not giving up this quarterfinal. He's not bowing out of this one.
Spinks needs a kit, has a smoke.
And that smoke on the bomb will get him nervous, and there's a kit right beside it. Fakes the drop-off, hoping to force biguzera into a flustered fight, but he's not giving away any more sound cues. They seem confident that this is their round, and they're right to think so. Spinks no longer playing for it as a 6th. Never mind 5 being good, how's 6?
Oh. I'm curious if Davideus running up Cat, because what Exertion was trying to do, by looking straight up or straight down, trying to make his body seem smaller than it is, so that if a player was fast on underpass, he couldn't be seen.
No barrel, right.
Well, I think it's also the legs, right? Because the way that you orientate the body is going to change the way that the model stands.
I see.
So I wonder if in that situation, as Davideus ran straight up Cat, if he saw the barrel sticking up, because biguzera was just looking straight at him when he peeked into that fight.
I did wonder about that. Staring
so
into the
immediate.
sky, yeah, it was such good awareness from biguzera. Maybe it was commed. Now Xertion tries his hand at aggression. There's the Torji pick. Is there a way that paiN can claw their way back into a round where this mid-take is so successful? Anti-flash staring at the floor is Brawlan. If they dare try and disrespect the smoke, they won't.
They're coming back over, so rerouting very quickly. Grouping up, juggling util, setting up for an execute. Kawes is going to go around towards Palace, so likely to see his Molotov land on the balcony or in dark. Brawlan is in a strong position and unlikely to be Molotov'd or flushed out.
Yeah, a Molly sandwich would be an incredible.
They have the util, but I don't know if they're going to throw it. It's a bit of a luxury, really. You'd be focusing more for bench and sight.
Yeah, Davideus has to clear. Brawlan! Oh, wow! Perfect synchronicity between the two of them. Xertion and Brawlan both engaged simultaneously. Another quick one. Torji, if he keeps providing openers, MOUZ are going to keep closing these rounds.
Davideus having a real tough time. He's currently 0-9, which seems wild to say considering they're in the lead 6-4 at the moment.
Yeah, that's uncharacteristic of Davideus. Haven't seen an underperformance like that until this stage.
And that's because he's one of these players who's taking an awful lot of space. So need him to be activated for the CT side. With the 6 rounds they have right now, you can completely forget about the fact he doesn't have any kills. It's not really pertinent to the matter.
Oh, that run boost is actually ahead of the util, so there was a little opportunity to potentially have removed Jimmy with that dig, but opportunity squandered. And a 5th round imminent for the MOUZ defense. Maybe this is Davideus' first kill, guys. Maybe. Little something just to get the juices flowing into map 2. You could deagle headshot on Orpa. That would make you feel a whole lot more confident. Flash does connect, and so does the bullet. Sorry, I got excited for him. That's Davideus on the board, folks. And MOUZ will make it 6-5. Just happy for him, okay?
You're very happy for him.
I'm just happy for him.
Very happy for him. you got the second one,
Yeah, okay.
then
Listen,
then you know,
I was
then
just
they're gonna
excited.
really get going.
It's always good. Sometimes your first is extra special.
Here it is. You won't forget that one anytime soon.
No, absolutely not.
All right, final round, first half, map 2. We did tie things up 6-6 on Inferno as well. And we had split pistols over there. Let's see if it can happen again. First, we got to put the cap on this one. This time, no CT mid-aggression out the gates. Torchy's all starting towards A, telling they are expecting more of a search on that side of the map.
Look at him go.
Snow through the smoke, support. All 5 essentially bearing down on middle.
Vision obscured for Torchy's all. Zertion, wow, biguzera's looking great. Such good awareness. That's multiple times he's had Zershin's number. Torchy the one to stamp his ticket though. Puts us into a 4-on-4.
Look at this.
Brollan.
Yeah, and look, with the bomb filtering back, Brollan might even catch a really good timing. Sure, Cowers has the rotation.
Oh, important for Spinks to not die. And he will not. In combination with Jimmy, they're making light work of this one. Just the last 2 standing. It's Davideus up against the wall. Finds his double kill.
Surely Brollan has this.
Oh, even the incendiary makes things awkward. No, it doesn't. Smoke to play around as well. Can Davideus do anything? That smoke will obfuscate from Brollan's flank. Will he be able to find him upon the fade? Time ticking. Davideus moving. Oh, Torchy! He ain't scared. He ain't playing shy.
Just whips out the 5-7, starts making noise, clears close, bang, dead. So Torchy, good action from him throughout, but salvaging the half. MOUZ managed to win 6 out of the last 7 rounds of play. It was the 5-round streak for paiN to start things off. Remember, it was a biguzera ace to get them going. Some really good moments from the in-game leader, 13 and 8 overall for the half, topping the server at the moment. But we did split pistols on Inferno. We'll have to see if the same comes to fruition right now. T-sides, well, and CT sides, just MOUZ in general have been under the microscope, right? Seeing them on debut at this event with Spinks in the roster, there's all the question marks about Shui no longer being the in-game leader, Brollan taking that over. You look at the head-to-head history, well, every time that these 2 teams have played, MOUZ have won, but Shui's been the leader. So you were going to question, well, is that going to be the difference maker? So far, so good for Brollan's campaign.
Yeah, and as far as teams they've taken down on their path, you know,
It's been good names for
it's
paiN.
notable names, right? Already.
Oh, I think like if you're looking at the MOUZ run, right, Big and 3D Max, Big should be a certainty. 3D Max is one that you could say, hey, that's going to give you a harder time.
Yeah.
Lose to FaZe, lose to Falcons. The Falcons one, you're going into that matchup probably at a 50-50 at the time. Win over VP, it was a 3-map affair. You blew them out, get the 3rd map, and that is Mirage. I actually think paiN have had a very good run too. Taking down Astralis, they beat Falcons, they lost to MongolZ, but they beat VP. So, considering the field, not too shabby. No Julies on this CT side. Got a kit and a nade for Cowers. HE for biguzera, smoke and a flash in the hands of Snow. So the nades are ready for a B pop. They're already out mid quite fast, very fast.
I mean, presumably that's just posturing.
Well, yeah, it's going to be an A split.
Okay. Flashes in, wrapping in NQZ and Snow with a lot of work to do. Oh, hard to track, and Jimmy, he does prevail. NQZ down, playing retake, but Spinks brings the fight. Flying Glock onto Snow. Oh, important back. biguzera, HE could do some good damage on the planter, and Jimmy actually gets off of the plant. Thinks twice about it.
They have to just cancel now.
Yeah, the smoke will fade. And Cowers coming in from Con. There's the support. Oh, he needs to hit that head. Covered as the bomb gets planted. Torchy trifling with 2. Davideus does finish off Jimmy. Light on ammo. Same could be said for Torchy. Tucked and being cleared here on Tetris. He's only got 5 HP, Chad. It will all come down to Brollan. And Cowers even has a kit. That sound terrifying, holding a 10-second defuse, and if they could just hold him, keep him pinned, he will not be able to isolate this duel. He has to swing into them, and it's a paiN pistol. There was only 2 CTs to receive them as they pincered and flooded into the A site. And yet still, paiN come out on top.
Yeah, denying or cancelling the plant the first time behind the smoke because the HE comes in. I think just worried about getting spammed, but if just punched it in right there, they would have been able to have some stronger post-plant positions.
This shot was great.
Unfortunate for NQZ, Jimmy's decided to go down the ladder. That one from Davideus was a must hit, and then Cowers making sure that Brollan can't get his eyes on the diffuser. But the bomb did go down and they did get some kills, so MOUZ can force. Same as the first half.
Yeah, well, they have the same result. 5-0 start in that first half. Can paiN continue to build a strong defense this time? Oh, certainly can with shots like that. biguzera not playing scared, needs help. Pressure from lots of multiple fronts. Davideus down, M4 retrievable. And a 3 versus 3. Free smoke on the window. Coward's position noted a burst. He's seeing ghosts. Snow departing his bomb site. Red carpet rolled out for Torji with the bomb on his back.
Just 180 degrees worth of angles they have to worry about at A. That's the problem.
Ooh, CT smoke might delay them further.
paiN try and play their hand. Now they silently creep in. When does Snow activate?
Still so much time. Actually, Zershan's seen that smoke as a bit of an invitation. He walks up close to it. It's NQZ.
Fading now.
Likely to be that next test. You can see that 180 degrees you talk about. Zershan does try and isolate, and successful. Cautious of ramp. Jimmy on the stairs can provide the covering fire. Torji to punch in the code. Now they know. Snow spotted. Cowes coming in as well from jungle side. Biding his time. The smoke and kit on Cowes is keeping me interested, but not the range for that. Not the range, okay, maybe it is. Torji's low, just the Tech 9. Oh, long range. Oh, Torji, stunning. Backed into a corner, low HP, 1v2, Tech 9 taps to secure it.
That's where the Hungarian does his best work when the pressure's on. He's been stepping up massively. He's 6-0 in the opening kill department, but add that clutch to the tally.
Huge.
And that's a statement round, tying us back up 7-7, but it's also going to break the CTs going forward. They will have to force by back in of their own, and it feels miserable. You worked hard for that pistol round, and then you go and drop the ball with that one.
Anything to be said about the force? Let's find out. Oh, they're targeting that.
They did win rounds like this on Inferno, remember?
Yeah, but it's just a scout, really. And the MP9 hears him. Cowes, what can you do to support biguzera? They hear that scout licking his lips. Okay, Cowes, okay! Delivers in combination with biguzera. It's all collapsed for MOUZ. Torji left alone, wondering where it went wrong. How did that just go so south so fast?
You could see that from Cowes' perspective. Looks like his view model had it covered the first player scaling out. So by the time he even addresses that, MOUZ aren't worried about that position anymore. So then the comms are going to be chaos because he gets that kill, he activates, paiN are rotating in.
It's like an accidental trigger discipline.
And it's all just worked out for them. So what felt bad is now feeling really good, and Torji had to clutch out the last one.
Well, that's someone's new desktop wallpaper.
How's that even happen?
I don't know.
What's going on there?
I've never seen that before in my life. Well, well, well.
Yeah, I think for Torji, it is just about holding on to this. For paiN, it's going to be about scooping up as much as you can.
I just can't get over biguzera. You know, we talk about fragging in-game leaders, and sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget.
But he's one of the best fragging in-game leaders in the world, I reckon.
Yeah.
Going to be in like a conversation at least.
Oh, 100%. I mean,
he's always in the good position, so you have to be. But he loves making a play, always very confident in himself. He's had huge impact in this game. An ace on the pistol. We had some other impactful rifle rounds. Right now, as well, in the right place to help out that of Cowes.
Yeah.
There you go, Alex.
Oh, I'm glad we got our best investigators on the case. But yeah, I mean, talking fragging in-game leaders, I think our next game features another man in that conversation. We got any MongolZ fans in the building? No? Okay, just one check.
No, we've seen one at least.
Oh, we have seen one.
We have seen one.
We have seen one.
We've already got proof.
It's definitely a paiN fan. Look at that. Beautiful art. So what does this mean for the grand scheme?
Forced by wars continue.
Okay.
So saved AK means that Torji's got the biggest gun. Still on the server right now. Everybody else limping in. Spinks into a Galil. Pistols for the rest. Util's going to be the problem. Torji get them another opener. Been successful every time he's gone looking. 6-0. Yet to concede one. Exertion, on the other hand, 0-5.
Oof.
Flash is just a scare tactic. Nobody coming through the underpass. It'll slow the scaling of the default spread. Window smoke in the air. Lands to perfection. In exchange, the CTs will block connector. So going through the traditional rhythm of Mirage.
Good timing on the incendiary. Actually separates Brollan from Spinks. Torji making no secret of his occupation now of ladder. biguzera blocks on Cock, tries to provide some support over the top. Still good territory maintained by biguzera, constantly keeping tabs on that potential window boost. Ladder room occupied. A CT smoke I see bouncing off.
Yeah, that should be for Pala, so Jimmy will be blocked.
Okay.
They can focus fire connector.
And Snow still maintains ramp as well.
30 seconds, they're on the way.
They're in trouble. MOUZ gonna need someone to be the hero here. That AK has yet to draw blood. Torji equipped with it, and piece by piece, they're falling apart, shredded so far. There's Torji up on the stairs. Snow finds Jimmy on Palace from behind. Cowers will get it done.
That one's worth 2. Important round from paiN, very well handled. Lots of pressure on Davideus and biguzera with the mid control, so just keeping the information, making sure you're talking about the gaps. Hopefully Exertion is talking about the next round and not the one that just was. No point bringing those frustrations forward. You will be conceding double digits. You have to eco. Getting enough of the loss bonus to buy into the following. But really well done, right? So you saw that smoke bound off. NQZ just blocking Palace. It means that Snow, sure, he has to be worried about the leak that he catches there, but less of a risk. Deagler Torji looking to search. So to come out late, top middle, everybody else the pack roll of the Glocks through the underpass. Doing all the info. Bomb will be found. Jimmy will be on the way in. Davideus just needs to hold them at the door. He has support from NQZ. And the line drawn in the sand. Davideus, one and done. Jimmy will get the bomb down now. This is looking like a good eco for MOUZ. Business handled.
Yeah, you'll take the plant. A silver lining. But a strong case, and you can see a little bit of belief on the face of paiN.
I wonder if we see Cyclone take a tactical timeout right now. This would be a good opportunity, knowing you go into the guns next. It's only 3 rounds required for paiN to get across the line. And because of the loss bonus, talking 2,900 into the next. So a bomb plant feels like a minimum at the moment for MOUZ into this next round before things get too late. But it does feel like the opportunity and the best moment to be taking this. Obviously, under the microscope again is the T-sides from Brollan being the in-game leader. So if you can get the coach to come in and confer, everybody can get on the same page for this call. Don't see much talking going on at the moment, so looks like we're going to be going into a technical while we sort out the issue, get Synchron on the mic to be able to confer. Slowly filling up.
Yeah.
Why wasn't everybody not at work?
They're working on enjoying their Friday.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, what, do they have to do sick notes?
Yeah, everyone just got a weird bout of...
It's still winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of flu season. Do they really just love Jimmy here?
It's a good name to say.
It is a good name to say.
See, no one's worrying with his actual name. Everyone just calls him Jimmy.
I feel like you might have played a part in that.
You've just got to call him Jimmy.
Yeah.
It's a great name.
Isn't that his actual name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I feel like they got the issues sorted.
Let's see if MOUZ can as well. Important round. If they want to finish this into a clean conversion into the semi-finals.
Well, they're not brawling for middle. Window smoke, cat smoke. Late connector smoke in the air.
Good Molotov.
Now they're going to take control.
Okay, yeah, Brollan progressing.
It's a B split.
Asking questions of the B defender, Cowes, and NQZ removes Brollan. An opening kill for the AWPer as they're trying to push forward. They're trying to punish him. I think they spotted a whisper of Cowes. Can he get away with one? He needs help Davideus just about arrives on time. KaWe's empty-handed. Just the one from Davideus they're in. MOUZ have the sight. Do we see the retake attempt? Looks like Xertion's got the door locked. A ballsy position from Xertion as the bomb goes down.
Have to clear him out before NQZ can move. biguzera's coming to help. He'll find him.
And then the retakes conversation is on. Back of their head. biguzera puts Xertion dead. Snow, a big fight coming his way. None other than crowd favorite Jimmy. Takes down Snow. Flash for the short progression as well. Do you continue to fight for this? NQZ and biguzera, they're thinking about it. biguzera clears out close, but time is against them. And MOUZ, successful into the B site, will make it a 10-8 scoreline.
Yeah, that B defense got to do a little bit better there. KaWe's needed one to make that possible. biguzera looking to punish on the way out. Going to stay cheeky with it. Just misses the timing. But the position of the orb, this is something that's tougher to account for MOUZ. NQZ was in the right place. He completely stops that short crawl. It's the trade work from MOUZ heading out into the B bomb site that was the difference maker there. It's making it look simple.
Yeah, you're right. It's a different round if Davideus arrives and KaWe's and him both.
But Spinks to get this one. And then there was the trade.
Yeah.
If KaWe's gets the first, then he goes down, then Davideus gets a kill. Maintain that number advantage, or at least extend it. Still enough money for the buy. This time quicker tempo on middle.
Oh, let's go! Let's go! Head to head! The flash is perfect. Snow sets up biguzera for another opening.
But now you know it's not middle. You've cleared out Xertion. There's no follow through, no extra spam, no extra utility. And he's ready to help out A.
Yeah, and they are committing. This is fast from MOUZ. Jimmy already in the site, now down. Snow doing everything he can. And up and over, down to Spinks. There's another one.
Oh,
a flurry
no.
of frags. KaWe's has naded Davideus. Team nade. Don't think it should haunt them, though. biguzera very low. A wall bang towards that box. Could put him down. Bomb on the side. Brollan! He's getting clutchy. 2 of the 3. NQZ has to drop off. No! He doesn't play scared. He doesn't shy away from the engagement. Takes the fight to Brollan, drops off the box, and saves them.
Imagine if that nade did cost them after all.
Oh, God. If I'm KaWe's, I'm biting through my fingernails watching that one go down into a 1v1. But 11, 2 away from taking us to a third map in Nuke.
Yeah, wild from NQZ as well, right? He opts for aggression in that scenario. He doesn't back down. He goes, I know where he is, I'm going to take this fight. That could go wrong in so many different ways, but didn't want to allow Brollan to play out the round. And 12 looking very likely for paiN. Just the partial for MOUZ, straight into an A execute.
Important incendiary to isolate the attackers. They may push through this. In fact, Jimmy has. Jimmy is in the sights! No!
Oh, no.
Oh, no! 99 damage! NQZ on the back foot, retreating and gets away. Still, now bombs down. This is not a comfortable retake if you lose KaWe's. You need the healthy rifles to do damage here, and a break of the smoke is important. Spinks will finish off the AWP. Oh, no! MOUZ stealing away around with just Tech 9s flooding into the A site. Davideus and biguzera got to get out of there. Massive round for MOUZ. The conversation reopened. Have a 2-0 here.
They're now back in a very strong position. If Xertion can take away another one of these rifles, we're talking 1,400 lost minutes into the neck. So Davideus down. Now it's just biguzera. Bomb goes off. 7 seconds on the clock. Are they even going to give this one a look?
Job done.
Yeah,
round 1.
Looks like you'll get to hold on to it. Probably see the force by now anyway, which could be a glass cannon AWP for the likes of NQZ, which he invested into immediately. You have one saved M4, everybody else can get into some 5.7s and head armor, or if you want to go for Kevlar with a little bit of util to work with, that option's on the table too. But Jimmy was the difference maker this time round. The first was great. The dink was good. Wow. Okay, Spinks. And then on the clear is able to course correct into the double.
Yeah, it looks effortless.
Well, paiN won the second round of the map with less. Sorry, second round of the half.
Trying to maintain info is biguzera. The T's haven't smoked him, and so he'll try and maintain as long as he can. Throws out a smoke deep towards the connector side. Oh, it's deeper than he may have liked.
MOUZ win this, they can tie things up 11-11 before paiN can get guns out again.
Yeah, a golden opportunity thanks to Jimmy, and then it's fast Tech 9. in the previous.
But MOUZ have struggled against rounds like these.
They certainly have already conceded one in the first map of play. MQZ does have a glass cannon AWP, and they're not expecting that. Oh, important from Jimmy. The trade. And now a Molotov to Snow. He's going to wish he could extinguish. And just goes down to Spinks, leaping out from the balcony. biguzera, next victim. That nade looks good. Ooh, just a tiny bit too short. Feels like the retake is just a pipe dream at this point.
Orb's just there.
Oh,
if they
yeah.
can get this.
Oh. Orb retrieved. Getting away with the orb would be a very valuable asset to next round.
But look at Exertion's position already. Has just made sound, which may have been picked up by the market players, but he's in a very strong position to at least corral them.
Oof. Yeah, Exertion is definitely going to be able to take something away, isn't he? Oh, maybe not anymore. They're on high alert. An AWP and M4, valuable assets. Now one away. Cowards trying to hold on to the AWP. Exertion down. Understandably bloodlusting to remove the AWP, but regardless, an AWP saved.
Okay, well, that's all it's going to be. It's just going to be this AWP. And then maybe Cowards still has a residual pistol. Yes, he does have a 5.7. So all in all, there's not really a lot to boast going into the next round, but still something. So it won't be as easy as MOUZ were hoping for. But do they just go into a full execute? We've seen them try that before. Probably the safest, right? Okay, we know we're up against an AWP. There's only so many picks available. Let's not give him one of those for free. Make sure we use our utility, smokes, flashes, and also, I was going to say, wait for it to plume before you start running out in the open there, but Exertion just at the right time and hoovers up an awful lot of space very, very quickly.
Oh, he's let that one go. Spinks, it's a costly mistake.
Well, they keep going in this direction, Alex.
Oh, a chance. Squandered. Not a second one on the repeat.
That's ugly.
Oh, that is ugly. Like Cinderella stepsister ugly.
Part of that is being in the right place, and he was. And then you've got to hit the shots. They could have just completely gone to the other side. You could have been well out of position. So MOUZ gave you an opportunity there, NQZ. Got to be able to take those. Bomb goes down. 40 seconds on the clock, and just Cowards having to look for something. But MOUZ have tied things up 11-11.
Okay, if he could somehow get his hands on that AWP, yeah, I don't think that's happening. Neither does Exertion. Ensuring that AWP is maintained. Oh,
it all worked out. Look at that juggling.
Yo, the MOUZ circus is in town.
Brolin threw the AK to Exertion. Brolin picks up the AWP, and they walk away with their prized possessions.
Just want to draw everyone's attention to biguzera leading in frags and opening duels for paiN. He's doing everything within his power to secure a third map for his boys in this quarterfinal stage. However, MOUZ now forging quite a convincing path into finishing this here. Head-to-head of the AWPers as well on screen. NQZ, it's not like he hasn't been present and correct. He's been delivering in the opening department. But regardless, that round there did slip by to a couple of AWP shots missed. 3,900 left for him. I think he's got that gift waiting for him. An M4 and a smoke to defend his honor in round 23.
This feels tough. They don't have everything they need for the defense. They're missing mollies. It means it's going to be harder for them to block right now. If MOUZ play out this round at a standard default, they should have all the utility advantage. So they're feigning the same mid presence.
And Brolin on that warpath goes looking. Oh, he's committed to that spray. Does a great deal of damage. Snow lucky to get away. Brolin, high alert! Great find! biguzera down. Now awkward. paiN have to do it without biguzera. Their top fragger first to fall. NQZ towards the connector, trying to maintain that space. There's a lot of pressure coming Snow's way. And the boost up over does relieve a lot of pressure. Huge combination. Okay! paiN Gaming A lovely flurry of frags across the map with Jimmy now out sandwiched. Trade not available. Snow so low thanks to Brolan, and the flames will spread.
2v2.
Awkward, very uncomfortable. Clawing their way back in, it's Davideus and Kawez. Smoke to guys the plant. Spammable. Very spammable. Does he jump up? Yes, he could. No, he doesn't. Okay, Kawez unable to connect. Retake on. Don't see the kit. 10-second defuse is brutal. In a 2 versus 2, Torji playing for the round. It's planted well for... Actually, it's planted behind default. If they can kill him, it gets awkward. Jimmy once again will strike. And Torji missed shot on his AWP this time, and Jimmy in the 1v1. Can he do it? Kawez doesn't have the bullets! MOUZ take the lead and can finish in regulation after all.
You feel that's going to be it?
Yep.
It's 4 in a row for MOUZ on this comeback. Kawez not understanding how many bullets he had left. Swings back out with the M4. Can't hit the shot. Goes to the pistol. Absolutely no chance in hell.
It's cool to see T-side impact from Jimmy. Not saying it's, you know, infrequent, but very impressive. It's nice to see. Closing out rounds, opening them up with the Tech 9 as well.
Well, cobbling this one together. MOUZ are the ones actually taking the tactical time out to have the conversation to getting this done. They don't want to allow this one to go into overtime. They do not want to give a chance for paiN to reset. Come out onto this stage, biguzera, a franchise player, has been in that paiN jersey for 6 years. It's brought these young upstarts in a position to push themselves deep, but they can take it to OT on their map choice. And the belief has to be there that they can win a round like this. They already have throughout the series multiple times. We're talking 2 Famouses, 3 MP9s, the utils there, there's no defuse kit. Have to hope for a chaotic finish. biguzera staying brave, taking the duel at range, exchange of smokes. Exertion taking the control towards middle quite quickly.
The amount of pressure on this round for paiN cannot be understated. Oh, it's all riding on this. A very risky maneuver. Exertion quicker on the trigger. 12 points of health, but regardless, the opening is found. And an equalizer given. Davideus actually finds Xerxon with his spam on the MP9. A quick reposition. They left gaps. They gambled, and they're arriving just in time.
Well, they can't cross the side if Torji stays posted.
He's drawn this line in the sand. Does Kawez overlook this possibility? It's not the weapon for the job. Comfortable. MOUZ just need to remove the remaining 3. Davideus cautious. Torji, he's so aware. Catches a leg shot onto the cross of NQZ, and Davideus forced into the fight is disintegrating for paiN. Quarterfinals is all they can muster. It's MOUZ to send them packing. 2-0. MOUZ securing the semi-finals, the first team to do so. They will see Saturday.
Nice gritty win there for MOUZ. Important stuff in the early stages of this new roster with Brolan at the helm. Spinks addition and the contributions